See no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the grime. Ask no questions or hear no lies, nothing you ever hear will surprise. Show no fear and feel no pain, you'll never be back here again. I see no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the grime. You can go anywhere and see the lights and colors flow. It's the way of the world. Watch your life and see it go. You can go to the fair and the merry-go-round. All the people there, they walk along without a sound, easy to lose it all. Close your eyes and lose the world. It's so easy to give it away. Put a rusty pen on a silver tray. See no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the grime. Shame, guilt and fear, so ingrained. That's no question, you'll hear no lies, nothing you ever hear will surprise. See no evil, try to believe. Show no fear, feel no pain, you'll never be back here. Gain is pain, spirit slain, rise again to strength and walk remain. See no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the crime. A lot has been written about Jekyll and Hyde. Dr. Jekyll experiments with potions and creates an alter ego, a second nature that takes over his kind, gentle personality and creates a monster who kills for pleasure. This profound idea shakes the foundations of our superficial lives and strips away the ugly veneer of complacency and hypocrisy. As melodramatic artists, our job is to put it back again. Get out of the studio! Are you for real? Jekyll and Hyde were twins, born to a rich, privileged family. Jekyll was a pretty child, healthy, precocious, and spoilt relentlessly. Hyde was a stunted, sickly baby, and was given away to the park keeper at Hyde Park, who taught him to swim. He lived in the duck pond and fed off bread thrown to the ducks, who accepted him as one of their own. But Hyde never forgot his origins and nursed a deep hatred for his privileged brother, Jekyll. Jekyll was unaware that he had a twin brother, but was often troubled whenever he saw ducks.
down with the groundlings. That's you. And you in the cheap seats in the middle, and you up there in the gods. You rich people up the back. You won't see me quite so well, but that's your loss. I've been broken, rejected, didn't pass the audition, thrown in a corner so I didn't embarrass anyone. But I got my own back. I can go anywhere. Watch this. I can even go through walls. Look! They can't see me though, because I'm invisible. And what have they got me doing? Making tea and bringing Girl Guide biscuits. It's so beneath. I could have the pants off this lot. Thespians, they call themselves. Goes like this. We're not actors, dear. We're thespians. From the Greek palette, thespis. Well, thespis can take a piss, I say.
them to the dance.
Mr. Rotter!
They see me as a treat, but I'm just a little bow.
Mr. Rotter!
Not lambs to the slaughter, they fall into the hands of the rotter. I'm a rotten inside, run and hide from high.
Run and hide from high! Run and hide from high! Run and hide from high!
I have no compulsion, I'm just a squatter.
Mr. Rotter!
I have no morals, so lock up your soul.
Mr. Rotter!
Like lambs to the slaughter, they fall into the hands of the rotter. I'm rotten inside, run and hide from high.
Run and hide from high! Run and hide from high! Run and hide from high!
You see me as a villain, or maybe I am. You can throw Brussels sprouts, you can mock, and you can sneer, but I had a hard life, harder than you can imagine. Born in the slums with rats running over my tiny body. Put in the corner, laying on sacks with nothing but a mangy dog to keep me warm at night. But don't feel sorry for me, I'm not asking for your pity. I want to take what I'm owed, and then you'll all be sorry. What? Here! A rich young maiden, all alone, walking these dark streets at night. She must have lost her way. Why don't I offer my help? I am, after all, the most helpful gentleman at all times to vulnerable young women. Fair maiden, whither goest thou? Can I be of assistance? My name is Mr. Hyde. I fear you might be lost for a chance.
Who is it that cries out in the still at night? Every noise appalls me. I'm lost in the dark streets of London where criminals stalk. I took a wrong turning and now I'm hopelessly lost. I was going to meet my father who was going to bring me out into society. I've been cloistered in my home all my life, knitting and sewing and playing the pianoforte. All I know about the world outside my home is from books. I am an innocent abroad, an innocent broad. I am broad-minded but innocent in the ways of the world. Alas, alack.
Let me introduce myself. I am Mr. Hyde. I live by Hyde Park. It's named after my great-grandfather. He had a very loud voice and lots of opinions. But he was a gentleman, dear girl, as am I. Can I direct you back to a safe part of the city? This great city that roars and clanks its way through the Industrial Revolution, making the rich richer off the backs of the great unwashed and the undeserving poor.
Oh, I fear you are a communist, sir. Only a radical would speak that way. My father warned me against freethinkers.
Forgive me, dear madam. I was funneling my grandfather, an outspoken man, but still a gentleman.
Funneling? Do you mean channeling? Oh dear, I am so lost, but I still have my vast vocabulary with me. I've read too many books and not done enough exploring.
I stand corrected. I have very little in the way of education. I was left at the duck pond by my nurse when I was 2 years old, and I have been living out of a large shoebox for most of my life. I grew fat off the bread that was thrown to them ducks. And we shared everything, including duct tape. Well, I sold the duct tape to visitors to the park, and I became very wealthy. The only downside to my success is I've got these ducks following me everywhere, trying to get their share of the profit.
Oh, what a compelling story. I commiserate with you, good sir. But can you help me find my way out of these dark streets? I'm at the mercy of every villain that stalks the shadows. I hear rats scurrying in every gutter. Oh, woe is me! Woe is me!
Oh, dear Ro, you've touched my heart. An innocent maiden abroad. I've known many lords, but none beautiful, broad blue. None of them were called Woe.
My given name is Mary.
Mary Woe. What a fine name. A broad like you should never be abroad in such circumstances, even if you're a little broad in the beam.
A sailor's term, I assume. How quaint. What a gentleman. Even if he does say strange things. But that must be because he's half a duck.
I was thought you'd be a fly duck bridge.
But why a duck?
Oh, we're not playing 20 questions. We're going to the viaduct.
Yes, but why a duck? Why not a chicken?
Well, I didn't build the viaduct, and maybe you didn't want to use a chicken. I'm not Groucho Marx.
I'm glad to hear it. Groucho Marx was the first communist. My father warned me against him. His famous film, Duck Soup, must have influenced me greatly.
Your father must have had very good eyesight because Groucho Marx is yet to be born.
He had good contacts in the future.
He must have had really good contact lenses because Groucho Marx is yet to be born. Vamoose. Shall we vamoose, dear maiden, before the rats bite my feathers?
Unimportant. All these evidence obey me because I have secret powers. You study human. I lost my powers in a chest of drawers in my castle in the middle of the duck pond in Hyde Park. And now I can't find them! It's got something to do with them being secret, I suppose. So very confusing. Nobody knows I've lost my powers. It's a secret. So don't tell the little imps. Assemble!
Hi, my name is Dixie, and I'm an imp. And I hang out with elves, real elves from Middle Earth. I live on Cloud Tales. I'm an imp, and my name's Freeman. I specialize in sabotage. I was active in the boardwalk. I train broken strippers. I live on Cloud 9, but I always look for it. I've given up on clouds. I'm an imp, and my name's Toothberry. I nearly got swallowed down the plug hole last week, following the money down the drain. That's me.
And who pulled her out? That was me. I get all the dirty jobs. No practical skills at all. This lot can't leave them alone for 1 minute.
Shut it, Ether. Tell them your blooming name.
But sir, you just did.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, sir. Ether, the ethereal magical imp, at your service.
I'm an imp, and I'm always last. I can't run fast like others. My name's Gardener. I'm mostly made of concrete.
You know what this is? This is the smallest, impiest, yet smallest violin. Stop moaning! You get to go all around the world with all sorts of famous rich people. And they take photographs of you. you were keep eating spoonfuls of cement all the time, what would you expect?
That's what your boss said. If you want her to be a gardener, she has to be solid, he said. A teaspoon of cement will augment her Josh. It may ferment, but it will keep her frequent. Do not lament if she looks a little bent.
You know, there was room on that board for 2 of them. The two. My heart will not go on anymore. Anyway, how about you stiff awkward gnome? Again, big mistake on my part. Where's the alien?
Here I am, Your Majesty. Actual at your service.
And who named you Asteroid?
Your boss, sir, is very cosmically minded. Astrological and astronomical. I'm asteroid, very plucky and tinny. I spin at 1,000 cycles per second, and I say quite so. So amazing.
We can see that. Split personality, you'll say. That is to say, be me, eyes, myself, wherefore, and I, shall be astronomically annoyed soon!
Look out! Here comes Mary and our villainous Mr. Hyde!
What did you give me to drink? It's horrible.
Can I help you calm down, my dear?
I don't feel well. What are you doing now? Leave me alone. I need to go home. I don't even know who you are.
I am just a humble, kind stranger who's helping you, my dear. Here, have a drink. It'll help you feel better. It's called Madeira. What a lovely name.
She was young, she was pure, she was new, she was nice, she was fair, she was sweet 17. He was old, he was fired, no stranger to vice. He was base, he was bad, he was mean. He had slyly inveigled her up to his flat to view his collection of stamps. And he said as he hastened to put out the cat, the wine, his cigar, and the lamps, "Have some Madeira, Madeira."
Oh, I am so lost. I feel so strange. I need my daddy.
He'll be here soon, Mary. I'll go look for him shortly, as soon as you're asleep. Okay, trust me, dear.
Please do. Can I trust you?
Yeah, I've got her upstairs. 500 guineas sounds about right to me.
Are you wrong? We agreed on 300 guineas.
Well, it's a new thing for me, this kidnapping lark. And I needed you for a guinea pig, so to speak. So, 400 for the guinea pig.
Oh, you rotter. Is it all gotten gains?
You'll be able to sell her on for a profit, I can guarantee it.
I have a gentleman in mind. He likes virgins.
Pure as the driven snow. You know me, always getting young and untouched.
kiss. Well, here I am, Mama, meet my friend. His name is Blue Jim with a bit of land. Blue Jim and I once had a future, I once had a dream. I followed my nose, patted my face with crazy schemes. Ignored that good advice from long ago. I miss my home, I miss my mama so. I got this monkey on my back, I'm on a rocky road and I can't come back. My friend gives me comfort, and once that was true. Only trouble is that he makes me blue. Blue Jim and
What a lovely morning, Mary. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting.
Oh, you are a villain, Mr. Hyde. You have put me to shame. My father would thrash you to within an inch of your life if he got hold of you.
Mary, how could you say that after I've looked after you so well? I've looked everywhere for your father and he's nowhere to be found.
I don't believe a word you say anymore. I'm going to have a baby. I'm an unmarried girl. The shame.
Oh, don't judge yourself, Dick. It happens a lot around here in these parts. No one will think any of the words of you.
It doesn't happen a lot in my neighbourhood. I come from a good family.
Alas, alas, you're falling on hard times, dear. I thought Madeira would help you, but it didn't.
Have some Madeira, Madeira. You really have nothing to fear. I'm not trying to tempt you, that wouldn't be right. You shouldn't drink spirits at this time of night. Have some Madeira, Madeira. Have some Madeira, Madeira.
But I have a solution. A very kind gentleman will marry you and take you to live with him in his lovely home in a very nice part of the city. Nicebridge.
But I don't even know him. Is he the father? Why would he want to marry me? A destitute, abandoned damsel in distress.
He could be the father. Well, that would be handy. Quite a neat solution. Dear Mary, he has seen you and he thinks you're absolutely beautiful and he wishes to help. He's a very kind gentleman. Here he is. I hear a knock. Come in. She's very healthy. You'll be able to sell that baby on and double your money.
No, they all agreed.
I am, of course, a man of honour. I am a blue-blooded gentleman.
Likely story. I heard you're born up in a duck pond.
You what? Lies! Slander! Give me your money!
Breaking news. As I speak, a melodramatic event has broken out in Knightsbridge. A young woman has been cast out into the street. And her baby has been taken off her. Mr. Hyde, a respectable businessman known for his philanthropy, took pity on the hapless wench and gave her some haps. She was taken under his wing and brought to a boarding house for unfortunate young women who have slipped. Mr. Hyde emphasized that Miss Mary Woe had slipped, not fallen. She was shaken, but not stirred.
Miss Woe, unfortunately, gave the wrong impression to a very influential member of the upper classes, indicating that she was a noble birth. When he found out she was one of the great unwashed, he ejected her before she could have her bath and arranged for her child to be adopted by one of my other institutions. The WIFs were. The WIFs emanating from slipped women. She will be trained at my training school to be a maid servant. I see a great career for her in servitude and compliance. Many girls graduate from my training school with an ingrained belief in their lack of social graces and social inferiority. The man who was deceived by Miss Rowe has been knighted for services to social inequity, and I have been given a contract by the Queen to rid the streets of women who are prone to unsteadiness and dizziness and slipping.
What terrible news. That poor woman. How could they take her baby off her? This is skullduggery that only that villainous Hyde could perpetrate. That black-hearted miscreant and his felonious deeds must be stopped, and I, Dr. Jekyll, will do it. I will avoid analysis of the social structure that gave rise to these injustices, and instead fall into the trap of elevating my personal response into the realm of myth and fairy tale. I will be a hero.
Dr. Jekyll is now officially a hero. We're here.
A villain, but no hero. With hero guns. And we invite you, the audience, to chair this selfless man with no obvious heroic qualities and
Narcissistic delusional tendencies has nonetheless sacrificed his future to save Melanie and her child. Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray for me! What appalling conditions! The damp, the stench,
Don't call me a witch. I'm fallen but not crushed.
shaken but not stirred. Fair maiden, I apologize without reservation.
That's just as well, because you didn't make a reservation. This is not a free hotel, you know.
Oh, I'm a yokel, I'm a bore. I didn't realize you were Hyde.
Well, I was on the top bunk, if that's what you mean. With my mother. Well, inside my mother. And then not. It was a very unusual experience. But messy.
Your words are like perfume.
What's happened to the stench?
I spoke in haste. I am deeply concerned about your living conditions.
My living conditions are conditional on Mr. Hyde being in a good mood. When I earn lots of cash, my living conditions improve remarkably. But my oral contract has many conditions. I could go on.
I just dropped in to see what condition your condition was in. Yeah. What condition your condition was in.
Wow, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. I have a goofy, hippie poet on the rampage. Looseness makes me very uptight, you know. It drives me to drink and it drives me back. When I get tight, people say I'm a loose woman. I can't win.
I will rescue you. I am a hero, with no fortune and no common sense. But I am programmed to save damsels in distress. Will you marry me?
A fast worker. I've only been advertising for a useless, poverty-stricken, narcissistic singer for a year now. Slow to arrive, but in like Flynn. Roll out the barrel, Errol.
I'm very taken with you, Mary.
Well, don't take me too far. I've got some foot.
I'm a doctor. I should be able to fix that.
So you should, Tiger. You could be of some use after all.
She called me Tiger. My soul's swell. No one's ever called me that before. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger.
Beneath my gay banter with this goofy upper-class foot is nothing but pain. Where is my baby? The last time I saw her, a nurse was taking her from me against my will, and I was cast out. The clothes that I made for her were all thrown away. All she has is a locket I wore around my neck from my mother. My heart aches, but I must be strong. Hey, Doc, my foot.
I better not put my foot on it. I think I remember my training. This will be quite a feat. A huge feat.
Foot, not feet. Only one is sore. And they're not huge. I'm just well endowed, podiatristically speaking. Podiatristically. I'd better talk doc talk. Keep him focused.
Yes.
I don't even think he's a qualified doctor.
Yes, Petal, your word is might, ma.
Don't call me Petal. I'm not a bloody flower. I'm a fulsome, jewelries, statues, well endowed, full-figured, born the bean lady. I am the tree.
Every ounce, I worship every ounce of your frame. Every inch is a mile in my moccasins. Your broadness and tallness are a delight to me. Words fail me.
Right, just keep failing. Shut up and fix my foot. Oh,
Oh, lovely. I must help my poor beloved in her rancorous situation. That evil Mr. Hyde has no mercy. He is a cad of the first order, a swine of the second order, a rotter of the third order of St. Odorous, the rank. I will buy her a dog to protect her and make her happy.
How much is that dog in the window?
Hyde is a villain. He looks like a sharp-toothed old shark. My love needs a doggy to protect her and scare him away with one bark. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for
And Mr. Hyde! Let me hit! I need to find my powers, or I lose everything! You think you give it to me?
Oh, I did I? Must have been sleepwalking and sleep talking then. I do that a lot, you know.
Won't you pay me? If this gets out!
It won't get out if you keep helping me. King Minx, Royal Lowness, King Minx of the Crazies, the Misfits, the scum of the dark London streets. You're lucky I let you talk to me. You can't talk to normal humans, you useless imp.
Hey, Mr. Hyde, please. I got that doctor to visit Nellie for you in the hospital, didn't I? Is that not enough?
Just one more job. Go and find Mary's daughter, Dorothy. She's in one of my orphanages, and I want her looked after, proper. She's got to be strong and healthy.
Are you feeling all right, Mr. Hyde? Am I hearing you correctly? Strong and healthy?
Why? I have darker schemes that you do not have the imagination to comprehend.
If you say so.
And keep an eye on that doctor. Make sure he's as clean and high-mighty as he pretends to be.
And then you give me the key, baby?
To that funny little duck pond.
Yes, to that funny little duck pond. You think it sounds funny, but that's where you're from. You're parking. Just like the others.
What?
Hello.
You turn
Like
you.
So 14 years pass by. Hyde sells Mary's daughter, Little Dorrit, to Charles Dickens, and then snatches her back again for a tidy sum. She works for 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, for a farthing a year, and lives in a shoebox in a telephone booth. In her spare time, she studies telecommunications. The other characters are unaware of the passing years and show no signs of change. This could have led to an exciting subplot of time travel, but none of the characters passed the necessary IQ tests, so everything carried on as normal, if normal is the right word. The imps had an opportunity to learn to fly properly and become invisible at will, but failed to show up at training. So apart from the ball, the death of Queen Victoria, the First World War, the collapse of the British Empire, the end of slavery, and drawing pins being invented, nothing much happened.
The old country pulls us one way, the new country pulls us in the other direction. The imps are all for contact sport, DIY Kiwi ingenuity and Pavlova palaces. The others want tradition, Cockney humour and mushy peas. The empire fights back, but the newbies have dominion, and I'm not talking newspapers. Dueling banjos or battling guitars, let the battle begin. Get in behind!
I say, old chap, steady on.
Here's a little story to tell, it is a must, about an unsung hero that lives away your dust. Some people make a fortune, others make a bet. My old man's very much, in fact he's slipping skip. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana and his great big hobnail boots. He's got such job to pull him up that he calls them daisy roots. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, then throw him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad. Oh, my old dad's dustman, he wears a silver fan. They make his own and take him, so take him to his man. Well, there's been Grumpy on his wife was very plain to see. He's trying very hard to make an old like out of me. So don't worry if you get punched when you're down in the scrum. Wait until you're ready to confess the guilty man. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat. Oh, my old man's dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blinding trousers and he lives in a council flat.
You see my problem? What would you do? My boss, or should I say King Minx, is embroiled in an imbroglio. Sounds good though, eh? Imbroglio. Mamma mia, arrivederci, Roma spaghetti ravioli. Associated with Italian intrigue, good coffee, gondola rides, and late night assignations. Anyway, King Minx is tied up with that mean, dastardly villain, Hyde. I overheard them as I was on the overhead bridge of my overalls, assessing the overall situation. Spying on poor Mary, as if she doesn't have enough to contend with. And that Dora, she's just a kid. She's got no idea who she's dealing with. And then there's all these bloody cockneys around. finding slang and singing their stupid songs.
Damn, the waterworks, man. The man what brings your water out on the street from morning till night. I'm calling out, missus, is your water alright? I'm not the bloke what brings your coke. I'm not the railway porter. No! Dame, the waterworks, man. The man what brings your water. How's your water? Alright.
Get off my stage, you're interrupting my monologue.
Don't get your Allens in a twist.
Allens?
Allen Wicker, knickers. Don't get your Allens in a twist.
How rude!
Now, your king makes he's heading for a Barney.
Oh, I know this one. Give me a minute.
Barney Rubble, trouble, he's heading for a Barney. I saw him up the apple.
Up the apples.
Apples and pears, stairs, up the apple, slow coach.
Oh, this is worse than NCA. How do I get rid of you? Who are you anyway?
Dan.
No,
What?
Stop it.
Oh.
Why am I even talking to you? You're not even human.
And so, I'm a dryad.
A dryad. A tree hugger. Upon my life. Ooh la la. A cockney dryad. An ugly dryad.
You're only half an imp. Don't be disingenuous.
You don't even know what that means.
I do. It
Get
means...
off my stage. Get off. Get off.
Who was that?
Just some cockney dryad.
You need to upgrade your social connections. He looked a little bit
Elephant.
elephant's trunk. Drunk.
Give me strength.
I'm glad he hit the frog.
Alright, I'll go along with this chaotic conversation. I'm also glad he hit the poor frog. Now what the hell are you talking about?
Frog and toad. Rude.
Like Jack.
Jack? I think you mean King Amics.
Jack hit the frog hit Jack, and then Dan went up the apples even though he was a bit elephant.
Shut the deep, you're hysterical.
And you're sexist. You're only saying that because I'm half a woman.
Many Victorian women suffered from hysteria, and your better half is victim to this hilarious condition.
Was that why they gave him history?
Don't be disgusting. Such things are never discussed amongst stairs.
Oh, sir, I think you'll find this is a below stairs issue. Below the apples to make it clearer.
To make it clearer to your delicate ladyship, up your fireman's.
Oh, sir, I quiver in expectation.
Fireman's hose, nose, up your nose!
Oh, take me now, sweet angels.
And you've got no business talking to cockneys nor dryads.
We couldn't wait to get rid of him.
Now, back to brass. Come on. That was easy. Brass tacks. Facts. Now listen. Hyde wants us to keep an eye on Dr. Jekyll. I'm too busy. So it's your job. Look here. Follow him to the hospital. I want a full report on my cloud tomorrow.
But, sir, I'm already backed up to your particular cloud.
You can't back up to my cloud, you nincompoop! It only has a front entrance.
Sorry, skipped a few centuries. I'm like a cloud, you realise. I'm made of ether, I'm invisible, I can go anywhere, and I don't. Now,
Beautiful. Don't quote dead poets to me. You're a fake cloud. That's why you're not a proper imp. Now do your job and follow that quack, Dr. Jekyll.
What duck?
Don't mention the duck pond.
Why a duck? Why a duck?
Mr. Hyde, my friend and saviour. First, he steals me from my mother just as I was born. Then he sells me to this high-class lady kind of children. They treated me nice for 7 years, then she gets pregnant all natural-like. And what happens next? I'm given a golden carriage with 6 white horses. You bet your life they did that. Nah, they called Mr. Hyde and offered me back. And who told me this tale of woe, you ask? My nanny. She loved me. My rich adoptive mother didn't love me. Just played with me for 10 minutes before bedtime and handed me over to the nanny. So Mr. Hyde demanded 10 gold silver coins. After trainer and all said, according to nanny. So here I am, fully trained at sweeping floors, mopping floors, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the lavatory. Oh dear, what a catastrophe.
She
Samuel. Nice guy, but a wayward parent.
Have you seen him? How is he?
He's very busy looking for someone. He's been to the police station and the orphanage.
Oh, my hero. He is trying.
That's what the police said. I heard them. Dr. Jekyll, you're very trying. You're trying our patients. We do not have a dragon in the cell.
Oh, no. He's lost focus again.
If he's your hero, I will get a refund.
But he's so funny. He takes my mind off my troubles.
What are you writing?
I'm trying to write down everything that happened that I remember from the dreadful night when I lost my daughter. So dear Jackie can have more information.
What the heck, Dr. Jack? Sorry, I hope you find your daughter.
Oh, thank you, dear. You are so sweet. You've got to focus, Doc. No more singing in bad poetry.
It'll be hard, but I will put my nose to the grindstone. Oh, that's painful. Who made up these sayings? Just saying. I will grit my teeth and put my shoulder to the wheel. That covers dentistry and car repairs.
Oh, my man. So talented, so full of manure. Now get serious, lover.
Oh. Oh, my dear Mary. You look terrible. What happened?
I don't feel well, dear doctor. I drank too much. I know I promised to try not to drink, but it's the gin, you see. Mother's ruin. Not that I'm a real mother.
You are a real mother, Mary. It's not your fault that Bill stole your baby.
Born out of wedlock. What sort of woman am I? A fallen woman, that's what. The shame of it.
He got you drunk and then sold you. He's a villain. What can I say, Mary, to convince you that you are a worthy, beautiful person? Words fail me.
Back to business, darling. Have you made any progress yet? Have you found my baby? She'll be 14 next Wednesday.
I have the best detective in the entire world focused on absolutely nothing as we speak. Shirley Holmes, sister of the great Sherlock. Now, you say it was a rich family that adopted your daughter?
Yes, and then they turfed her out, the reprobates.
Oh, Peter, even your vocabulary convinces me you're noble, but a common girl would have said threw her out, but you said turfed her out. Turf. Vast green lawn surrounding a mansion on a country estate. She reeks of nobility.
Enough of the reeks, Doc. When are you going to find my daughter?
Not that I'm a snob, of course, but the heroine always has to be an aristocrat that has fallen on hard times. Just ask Dickens.
What the dickens? Just find my little girl. You don't sound very keen.
And the daughter will also be of noble blood. A double whammy. Keen? I'm as keen as mustard. Hot English mustard. Not that pansified French rubbish. Now, let me ask this delicately, my dear. The gentleman that took advantage of you.
The monster who ravished me. The beast who stole my virtue.
A man shocked beyond belief to hear such words emanate from your pure lips.
Well, get used to it, Tiger. I'm a fallen woman. My language has slipped.
Slipped, but not fallen. Stirred, but not shaken. But was the father of blue blood?
Not sure about the colour of his blood. His nose was red, and he stunk of whiskey. Good whiskey, mind you. So he had to be a toff.
Working class slang for a gentleman. A toff. A clue. A veritable clue. I will seek out this toff and prove that your daughter is also of noble blood.
I don't care about her class. Just find her, Jackie. I know you mean well, but you exhaust me. I'm flabbergasted.
Oh no! How did your family get gasted? Oh, here it is in my book. Aha! If the patient's flapper gets gasted, bleed her by applying leeches. I have some in my bag. There. They're dead.
Get them out of here, you quack!
Oh, Mary, the cruelest cat. A quack! I've been followed by ducks all my life. I suffer from phobia. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
oh,
You are so sweet, but just a little bit impractical and somewhat unqualified at times. A beautiful dreamer, a bit obsessed with class, and not focused enough on finding my daughter.
I repent. Every word you say is true. I'm an upper-class cook with no grip on reality. I got stuck in a rabbit hole with Pooh Bear in the nursery and hurt my head. My nanny was very cross.
Go get my daughter, Jackie.
Your word is my command. I go in search of dragons for my lady. I will seek the Holy Grail
And my daughter.
and the daughter of my beloved. Farewell, dear. Ha! Oh.
When will I find the time to retrain him? Sweet man with a head full of sawdust.
no evil.
See no crime, that's the way to cover up the rhyme.
See no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the grime. Ask no questions, you'll hear no lies, nothing you ever hear will surprise you. Show no fear, feel no pain, you'll never be back here again. See no evil, see no crime, that's the way to cover up the grime.
If Hyde is guilty of something, it's your job to nail him, not mine.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. I'd hammer out justice all over this
We
land.
will nail him and veil him.
He's cruising for a bruising.
I'm very busy. Is there anything else?
One last thing. If a hapless, harmless orphan hands you a letter, let the half-human, half-imp called Ether give you a better letter.
A better letter.
Better a slap in the belly with a wet fish.
Better a letter than a sneering hearing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is very fishy.
You'll be hearing from us again.
By letter.
Jackie, darling, have you found my daughter?
Things are looking up.
Vague. What have I told you about being vague?
Hope is on the horizon. Your female offspring will return in the fullness of time.
Oh, Jackie, I give up. I might as well just keep writing down my memories. The police will be as much use as you, and that's saying something.
Decry not the honest Bobby, my love. The peelers have their uses, peeling carrots, peeling potatoes. And Shirley Holmes is on their trail. Now, who is this young woman doing such a good job?
I'm Dorrit, sir.
Little Dorrit. What the dickens? Wonderful! Tell me your problems. I'm doctor.
I'm the captain of Hyde, sir, just like her, and she's ever so nice to me. But Hyde uses me, sir. He's a brute. I need to escape from his clutches.
My gosh, goodness gracious me. What a plethora of perfidy and malfeasance.
Yeah, whatever. Can you write me a reference, sir, to get me a better job and get away from Hyde?
Certainly. Anything to thwart the villainous plans of that reprobate, that miscreant, that ne'er-do-well, that villain, that swine.
Come here, Jackie, Dart. Jackie, this is the sweetest girl. I want you to help her get away from Hyde.
He's written me a reference, ma'am, to get me a better job.
Oh, Jackie, you kind-hearted fellow. I forgive you your uselessness, lack of focus, and generally vagueness.
Oh, Mary, I worship you.
Have you seen what I have seen? Have you seen what I have seen? Have you seen what I have seen? A maiden fair upon the green, and Dr. on the rise. I came upon her on the rise. I came upon her on the rise. I saw the world through open eyes. She took me to a secret place. She took me to a secret place. She took
took me to a secret place. There I looked upon her face. I do not wait, love, till it's so desirous. I do not wait, love, till it's so desired. I do not wait, love, till it's so desired. Strong as death in holy fire.
This is very disturbing. Dr. Jekyll is one of our finest. Serves a great emotion deserving for distinction.
Well, your finest have been plying my employees with hard liquor.
And the letter in my hand. You saw him write that?
I saw him write a letter,
But wasn't this one in my hand? This is a dirty piece of evidence. It could be struck off, you realise?
she drank a lot. Blue gin was her favourite.
But did the gin come from Dr. Jekyll? This letter now says Dr. Jekyll has great dance moves. You're wasting my time, Mr. Hyde. You should know better.
That is another letter. Mick, roll that ether.
This is the letter in my hand. The matter at hand is closed. I wash my whole hands of this whole affair. Case dismissed.
I will lodge an appeal.
You can lodge whatever you want, Mr. Hyde, but I advise against it. I shall look further into your employees. This one has bruises. I will be calling the police. There's more to this than what meets the eye. Be warned, Mr. Hyde.
Run and hide, Mr. Hyde. Run and hide, Mr. Hyde. Run and hide.
There's something going on here. I see a clue. A tall man in a bowler hat caught the number 9 bus from Piccadilly. He smoked black cheroots imported from Calcutta. His maid suffers from dyslexia. Remedial reading is in order, Watson.
Amazing, Holmes. How did you do it?
And tell Dr. Jekyll that I found Mary's daughter. Her name is Dorrit, and she is in fact Mary's cleaner. She wears a locket around her neck that she was given at birth by her mother. Has her face on it, and it hides under her cleaner's uniform.
How did you do it, Holmes? I found it all before you.
Oh, elementary, my dear Watson. I went to elementary school. I studied the elements. Dyslexia, dyspraxia, anatophobia, and has ingrown toenails. Make haste, Watson.
Cheeky, leave those damn leeches alone. She's bleeding out.
Oh, I wish I had secret powers. All I can do is pull her through the wall.
You and Cheeky rescued her, Ethan. I'm very grateful.
Hydrogen peroxide? Sulfuric acid?
Cheeky, stop your nonsense. Don't you
go very often. There was so much else to do. Fortunes to make, speed limits to break.
If you don't do something, Dorrit will die, and I will never forgive you.
Oh my word, what a conundrum. Dear Lord, please help me remember the things that I once knew. I'm sorry I was such a bad student. Please save little Dorrit.
I'm hungry. I need a sandwich.
Dorrit, you're alive.
I wasn't dead. What's that with time?
But the stab wounds have gone. It's a miracle. And what's this around your neck? Why, Mary, it is a locket and it has your face in it. Whatever can this mean?
I didn't get a chance to use my leeches. Oh, by the way, Mary dear, Dorrit's your long lost daughter.
What? Too much at once. First, Dorrit nearly dies, and now she's alive, and suddenly she's my daughter? How long have you known this, Jekyll?
Oh, please don't say Jekyll in that tone of voice. It's dreadfully demoralising. Doctor Watson told me last night. I should have told. I'm sorry.
Would you have even told me if she had died? Dorrit, I'm your mother. You'd better start behaving.
Oh, I knew there was something special between us. I have a real mother, and she's the nicest mother in the world.
Time for champagne and possibly a little Madeira, my dear.
That's not funny, Jackie.
And now we're coming to the climax. Hyde will not rest easy. Now that little Dorrit is alive and well, and able to give evidence against him. His evil empire of slaves is at risk. The police are very keen to nail him. But Hyde might nail me first. I'm a coward. I need help again. I want to protect Mary and little Dorrit, but I'm useless.
Jekyll, look out! They're coming!
How did that happen? I didn't even have time to think. But here, my enemy lies before me helpless. My nemesis is in paralysis. Our premises are free from his dark emphasis.
Well done, Jackie.
Thank you, but you did the real work, I mean, knocking them out. Wow.
But you two held them at bay.
That's very true. I did do well. How unusual. I must be a hero after all.
What am I, chopped liver? I held them at bay, even though I was all at sea. We fought them in the beaches, we fought them in the bays,
All
we
right. That's enough of that. Give her a medal or something, Jackie, to keep it quiet.
By the powers invested in me, I now pronounce you worthy of being both a human and an imp. You have dual citizenship, both in the kingdom of the living and the kingdom of the air. So you are now a lady knight of the realm, entitled to all the benefits and privileges and superannuation schemes available to those who prove themselves worthy of such.
Oh, Mary, is this in real life?
He must have his moment of glory.
This passport is proof of your new identity. You are no longer under the control of King Minx and his evil empire of chaos.
Nobody move. Nobody touch anything. I see clues everywhere.
We are at the moment clueless.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Many lands have been attributed to famous characters in fact, while not in fact said by those characters to wit, lead or Macduff. Not in the play Elementary, my dear Watson, not in the book.
Can we move now? Unless, of course, you have more literary issues to discuss.
I see by your
for my father on the last train from Little Tipplegrog on the rocks, and he didn't arrive. And I was overcome with grief, so I succumbed to temptation.
Oh, I forgive you. Instantly. Faster than instant coffee. Olé!
Instant coffee hasn't even been invented yet. I've written a short monograph on the subject. Here's a copy.
Can you get on with whatever it is you do, Mrs. Holmes? Why are you here anyway?
In this great metropolis, crime stalks like a vicious lion, seeking whom it may devour. I follow my nemesis, Mr. Hyde, the smooth-talking villain who causes so much misery in these darkened streets.
Well, if you want Mr. Hyde, here he is. Our nemesis is in paralysis. Our premises are free from his dark emphasis. Well, we squabbled him and valiantly slayed him and surrounded him and put him in a sack and tied him with short pieces of string.
Watson, you examine the body while I search for clues. I have it. He was killed by a walnut.
I'm not dead. Oh, my head hurts. They hit me for no reason.
No reason. Look at my arm, it has scars.
Well, this shines a new light on things. Watson, get my torch. I have finished my examination. Mary needs to lose 4 pounds and 3 ounces. Jekyll needs to learn new dance steps. Dorrit needs therapy. And Mr. Hyde. I'll deal to Mr. Hyde now he's decided he's alive. Alive indeed. Get up. Come on. Out with him. Out, out, out.
Right. Well, that's sorted. On with our plans then.
Right, I'll book into the dance school, you start fasting, and Dorrit needs to make an appointment with her psychiatrist.
No, you egg. Ignore that charlatan.
But that was Shirley Holmes, sister of the great Sherlock.
Jackie, put on your best suit. We're off to the chapel. Come on, Dorrit. You can be our bridesmaid.
Oh, Mother, we're family at last.
I think she needs to see a psychiatrist.
Ignore him, Dorrit. It's the easiest way. But he is rather a ducky.
Why a duck?